Hello, everybody. This is a not normally scheduled Spectral Sailor episode for us to go over some stuff about Fearfest. I usually do them on Mondays, but I didn't do one this Monday. And also, Shannon's not available on Monday, so Thursday's a better day. So, here's Shannon. I'll let her introduce herself and kind of tell you a little bit about herself and what she's going to be doing at the Fearfest, what kind of stuff she might be involved in the Fearfest and whatnot, or maybe some other stuff that she's involved in too. So take it away.
Hi, my name is Shannon Rogers, and I've luckily got to get to know Rosie these past few months. But I'm out of Fort Worth, Texas. I'm a paranormal investigator. I have owned Paranormal Explorations of America, where I do hosted paranormal investigations to bring people into the paranormal field and show them what we do. And what I'm going to be doing at Fearfest, basically, I'm going to have two different vendor booths. One for the podcast that I'm on with Joe De Hoyos called Beyond the Woodline. And we cover everything from paranormal to metaphysical to cryptid to Bigfoot. Joe's a Bigfoot researcher, and he does that in the cryptid side, and I do the paranormal metaphysical side, and UFOs, that kind of stuff. But so we're going to have a booth for that, and then I'm going to have one for myself for Paranormal Explorations of America. Plus, I also have a paranormal apothecary line. I'm going to be selling red brick dust compound and tar water that I make myself. So a lot of insane love too.
And I can't wait to get some of that.
I got you a bottle already.
Probably both of those. I told Ernie last night, I was like, I'm just saving up money to buy stuff from all of y'all because I'm going to want one of everything that everybody has. So I got to save up some couch change or, whatever you want to call it, some shopping money. I'm just sharing this out to some different places. So, yeah, Shannon's going to be one of the people there, and she's going to have her own booth. So anyone can come and talk to her if they want to get affiliated with Paranormal Explorations of America, or go on some future things that she's going to have arranged, like maybe some different ghost hunts and stuff or events.
And I'm going to be doing a lot of collaborating with, with PUN, with the Paranormal United Network, with the media stuff. I've got some production stuff coming soon, some exciting stuff. Working on the last details before I can announce that. And like this weekend, we're doing an investigation, an undisclosed Texas location, and an abandoned concrete plant, and that kind of was last minute, kind of thrown together. But we're going to go live on the network, on the Paranormal United Network, as well as TikTok, which is something I'm just now starting to venture into. Is TikTok? Numbers are insane.
It's never too late to learn the TikTok. I didn't have one for a long time either, and I just had one, and then Jason just made one for Night Terror Collective like a couple months ago. So
yeah, I was amazed. Like when we did a live feed, we were in Alva, Oklahoma. I was with John and Gary and Crystal and Steven, and we did an investigation at the Alva General Hospital, and we were both live on Facebook and TikTok corresponding at the same time. That was a really interesting investigation that way. So that's why I got on TikTok, is to do Q&A platforms with people around, investigators around the world, as well as just go live during feeds and kind of just check out a little bit different platform. Facebook is always going to be my heart and soul because I'm made up with it. To venture down and, get to know other people out there and, network a little bit more and learn from others and teach others and that kind of stuff.
Hey, Leanne and Irene. We wish you could come also, Irene. Come on, Irene. Come to Fearfest. She lives too far away. I wish you could go. If I had a private jet, I would come get you, and I would bring you there, Irene. Someday, maybe. Big dreams. But yeah, TikTok is a different world, and I think that's like really cool how you can go live on there, or you can do things on there. And I participate in like other people's lives, like Rebecca and Jay, that were like originally going to be going to the Fearfest. That's her last, Rebecca Carmichael. She does some lives on there sometimes, and she talks about different ways like to understand spirits and what they want, and different ways to communicate with them, different ways to like read energies and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll watch her things on there. I don't have enough people on mine to do that, but I like to watch other people's.
I felt like I'm sorry. I felt like I was pulling teeth to get that first 1,000 followers. It was just like, I was begging, like, hey guys, I only need 100 more.
Yeah.
And I would like probably put myself out there more than I normally do just to get to that point. And I haven't, put any more videos out yet because I'm going to save it for that content's purpose. But yeah, it was weird going on there. Hey, 700 more. Come on, guys. But I got there, so it was cool.
We woke everybody up in the group chats. They were like, hello. I'm like, come on, guys. Chitty chat. Wake up. It's already noon. Yeah. Also, I was talking to her and telling her that I'd like to grow my YouTube. Like, I'm not really like, I like TikTok, but I'm not really as like focused on it as the YouTube. But I've been talking to like some other paranormal people and they have sponsorship and stuff for their YouTubes and their ghost hunters and stuff. And if you guys like Spectral Sailor, go to the Spectral Sailor on YouTube and check us out. And it has every episode. So if you ever want to go somewhere that has from the beginning all the way until now, every single episode back to back to back, then you can go there also and click on which ones you want. They have descriptions, tells you who was on there that night. So you can just click on it and watch that one again. It's like a library and a catalog kind of. And it also has live investigation stuff from Haunted Pickers, live investigation stuff from Night Terror Collective is on that YouTube. If you ever want to look at that stuff too, it's on there also.
Awesome. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I only have 41 followers or 40 something followers.
I'll follow you.
I wish you didn't even have to have so many. I wish you could be like abracadabra and you're all of a sudden monetized or you're all of a sudden sponsored, it'd be cool.
You need to create an app that links all your social medias completely. So you link, I'm sure they already do something like that. But yeah, like I watch YouTube for like my son watches educational videos and stuff like that. Or if I need to look something up, but I haven't really got into, for me to add TikTok, for me to add Instagram when I did 2 years ago, I barely use it. Just adding more platforms. I'm like, I'm going to be more of a slave to my phone, it seems like.
I love Instagram. Sometimes, like, I don't even use Facebook for a long time, but I'll just use Instagram. I don't know. They're all different in the ways that they're like, they're arranged and that they're running and stuff. And I've found most of the people from my shows I have found on Instagram, way more than Facebook. By going just like searching around on Facebook for paranormal people. Yeah, I've found almost all of my guests from Instagram. So
I'm learning it's all about the hashtags.
Yeah,
I'm learning it's all about the hashtags when you're trying to. That's sweet.
It is, yeah. Either that or, well, probably that or like if you type in, I don't know, something that's going to be in their description, like paranormal or like oddities or like spirits or ghosts or haunted locations or something like that. Yeah. That's how I found the Ghosty Girls. I was like, oh, these girls are cool. And then I've talked to their mom. And then I was like, oh, come on my show. And then you'll go on Howard's show. And then you'll go to the Fearfest.
Yeah.
And they're growing and growing and growing. And it's really good. They're doing that.
I'm looking forward to the Paracon. It's coming up really quick. It's coming fast. I'm going to be there this weekend. And you're going to be there this weekend.
It's 15 days.
Next weekend. I'm sorry. Well, we're going up there for the flyers and some promo stuff, and and hang the banner up and all that kind of good stuff. So I'll get to see you then, and then back again the next.
Jennifer and ask her what days she's going to be available if she wants to help go and hand stuff out or whatever.
Right.
And Jason is asleep right now, so I asked him if he wanted to be on here, and he's like, "I'm about to lay down because I just got off work." He gets off work at 7 in the morning. So, but yeah, it's the 9th today, so we have literally 15 days left until, not even that many until we're going to be there because we're going to be setting up early, but we have 15 days left until the Fearfest takes place.
Right.
Yay! Finally!
I'm excited. I know, it seems like it's been forever waiting.
Yeah, because it was originally going to be, when was it? Friday the 13th of one month. I don't even remember what month it was. August or before that. I don't remember, but it was going to be on Friday the 13th at the Broken Bow Asylum originally, it would have been like months ago. But then when we extended it, and it's like, man, the sweet release of extending it gives us way more time to plan and everything. But at the same time, it's like way more time to have to wait for it.
I know. I'm looking forward to the investigation side of everything because that place, we've been in there. It's pretty epic. And
Yeah.
that red room and the sub
Yeah.
basement. Let me tell you. Yeah. And this whole
those two rooms would be the most interesting to me too.
John was talking about going solo this weekend after next, and separate. I was like, where at? Where at in that building? Because there's in the sub basement and in the red room. I don't know if I would be solo in. Not that I'm scared. I just
I actually was thinking, what if someone could get in the furnace? Like if you could get in there during the investigation or whatever, when we were down there and there was that old furnace and the newer furnace. I was like, I wonder if we could just get in there and just chill for a minute.
Yeah, I wonder how much ash and soda would be in there, still residual, like dirt. I mean, ash and stuff.
And then some of the other rooms that were down there were really cool too. The one that had the all brick floor made out of just loose bricks laying there. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I wanted some of those bricks. I'm like, oh, brick dust, brick dust.
We should get some paranormal urban explorers in there and have them to spelunk up to all of the different, like those shafts that you can crawl in.
Oh, I know. That building is such a mystery. It's like, I mean, just the way it was built, so much mystery to it. And
and there are a lot of different cracks and crevices that you can see into and just see a little bit. And like, if you have any sensitivity, you can kind of pick up a little bit of crazy stuff that went down there or happened there or still happens there because it's still being used. Part of it is, but it's a really cool experience for anybody that just likes to either just likes old buildings, they just like Masonic mystery, anyone that likes spirits and ghost hunting, or they like exploring new places, any of the above. Like if anybody likes any of that stuff, it'd be a cool place to go just to visit the temple. Even if, we weren't doing investigating, it's really cool. But it makes it better.
I love urban exploration. I really do. And I'm going to get a little bit more into that. Because it's like you're never disappointed if you don't get a really good hunt, because you're like, just to be in that location and experience the history. Like you don't have to have a lot of experiences as far as things getting thrown, or anything. But if you're connected and you're sensitive and you go into those buildings, you can feel the history. That's speaks on its own. It's interesting that way.
What's funny, there's sometimes there's arguments in the community. Because there's a show that I was doing on Sundays, but I'm not doing it anymore. But there's a friend of mine that every once in a while I go on his shows, and he lives in Wales. And he was part of a group that was doing urban exploration, and I didn't really think about it. But there's sometimes like arguments between the urban explorer people and the ghost hunter people over a place. Like they argue over it, like they try to claim it or something like that. And I thought that was funny. I was like, wouldn't it be so much more fun if y'all like went in together on it and like you both explored together? Like you like learn from those people what they're doing there, and they learn from you what you're doing there, and you just like put it together.
She's gonna cleanse a river soon.
Wonder how you do that.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting and cool to learn how to do something like that.
Oh, my allergies are going nuts today. It's like, but it was so good. It felt so good last night. It was actually cool. I had shorts on and was getting goosebumps. I'm like, oh, it's coming. Fall is coming. I'm excited. It was like the first full night we've had. So it wasn't cold, but it was a lot cooler. And I'm like, I'm about to bust out the hoodies and the bonfires and see, I need to organize a second annual paranormal camp out where everybody just comes together on a property and bonfires.
I'd love to do that
for a couple days and just
I really wanted to go to that one that they had. That Brian and Rochelle had at the Conjuring house. I really wanted to go to that. And me and Jason's actually going to do a thing where we're going to do like paranormal question and answer bonfire thing or whatever when it starts, getting a little bit cooler or whatever, because he doesn't like being out in the heat. He can't stand it. He just don't survive. I'm okay with it. But we're going to do some kind of paranormal question and answer bonfire thing. I was wanting to call it like cryptids and campfire or campfire cryptids or something like that. But I'm not sure what we're going to call it yet. It's going to be on the Night Terror Collective page, though. but it might be on here too. I don't know. If it's available space or something, we'll probably stream it on here too. But yeah, you should do something like that.
Yeah, last year, well, it wasn't last year. It was actually, during the ice storm. I'd planned it for 2 months.
Oh my gosh.
It didn't. Until I got 30 people. Out of 30 people, the only ones that went was Eileen Jones, myself, and David Childers. But you know what? We had a blast. We had an absolute blast. We were pitching tents in snow.
Yeah, I would have gone anyways just because.
Yeah, exactly. Because I have winterized bibs from when I was investigating up in Montana in the wintertime. So I was pretty okay. But I mean, that was insane. But it was so much fun. And if the elements weren't there, we had a good group of people that were going to come. So I'd like to redo it in the fall, even though it'd be like not the second annual, just call it the second one, whatever. But I want to do something like that. And I have a buddy that has property out here in Texas that I think I can definitely get him on board because he wants to come out and investigate the land anyway. So,
how did you get that US so tiny? It says USA. Oh, because it's regular. It just looks so tiny on here. I was like, what did you do to shrink it? It looks like USA and a little bitty like US after it. Hey there. Hey Buzz. I don't know who you are, but hi, welcome. I haven't seen you on here before.
See, I can't see any of the comments unless you put them up there. I'm on my laptop. I'm on my phone doing the show, but
that is Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Oh, he's from YouTube. See, sometimes when you stream from YouTube, people watch. When you're streaming on YouTube. Yeah, that's awesome. I met some cool dudes on there the other day. They had a talk show, and they do it 3 nights a week, and it's called oh my gosh. It's a scary, like a horror movie review for upcoming movies and shows that are science fiction or horror. God, I can't even remember what it was called. Now I'm not going to remember. I'll just have to say it later when it pops in my mind. And Michael Carty, hey Michael, said, have you ever guys been to the Conjuring house? No, we haven't. And I was supposed to go there recently, but I couldn't because to go there was going to cost so much money to get there.
I went this year and had an event there. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was. I was so tired from traveling. I fell asleep at the kitchen table at 1 a.m. I'm like, I regret that so bad. I was so tired though, because I mean, it was an adventurous weekend. I was with Timothy J. Dalton and Chrissy Grissom, and that turned into a very interesting weekend to say the least with that group.
Her name sounds familiar. I think I follow her on Facebook, maybe. Her name sounds familiar. I think maybe I follow her on Facebook or something.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And then Angelina says, hello, everybody. Hey, Angelina.
Hello. We are chatting about random stuff in the Paracon coming up in 15 days in Salina, Kansas. And I can't wait. It's been a lot of preparation and waiting and road trips and stuff.
Sorry, there's a message from somebody that's going to go to the Paracon. Do we meet up at the Masonic Lodge? Is there somewhere else to meet? My daughter and I are wanting to attend both days, so is there an overnight event, or should we get a hotel for the night? Sorry. I was like, okay. Hey, someone's coming. I'm going to answer back.
Absolutely. While she's doing that, I guess I can, what is it, 160,000 square feet, 7 floors. It's insane. The place is just, every floor has its own, like, energy to it. I mean, you could literally make 6, 7 different locations out of that building, like haunted locations, if you separated the floors, because each floor has its own type of energy and stuff. And there's a lot of vendors, there's going to be a lot of speakers, epic investigations. The world's largest ghost hunt, Mustafa Galuri is going to be at that one, and he is the featured investigator. He was on A&E Ghost Hunters, so we're glad to have him. And I'm glad I'm going to be there and get to see everyone. And it's about us all getting together in this field when we can, and talking about the new things coming up. And we still have some spots for vendors if somebody wants to come and sell some merch or some stuff that you make, some stuff, or if you want to, maybe if you're an equipment designer, a paranormal equipment, guy, then we need somebody to come with some paranormal equipment to sell. I'm very sure you would do good. Yeah.
Your juju, your hoodoo, your voodoo, your whatever.
Yeah, the more eclectic it is, I think the more fun it's going to be. So, and the theater, I can't wait for people to see that theater. It is just, I mean, it's insane. It's.
Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, I need to talk to you later. Hey,
Jennifer.
You're not busy. You are from that. I thought you were. Hey, I thought that when they said hey, I was gonna say that's what I was talking about, Buzz. I was talking about you guys. That I was talking about watching y'all the other day. That y'all show three nights a week. It's them. That's who it is.
Gotcha. Well, hey, hello, Buzz. Hey, Jennifer.
Yeah. I can't believe I just couldn't think of it. That's awesome.
The Gorecast, gotcha.
Yeah, Gorecast. They have different. I don't remember what nights. I want to say like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, maybe. But they have shows on there where they review and do like examine upcoming horror flicks, horror shows, and even like I didn't know that they were going to do on Disney Plus some like a Star Wars Halloween thing, which is cool for kids.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. I'm going to be at Old Park Hotel on Halloween. I volunteered to be a scare for their
Which one is it?
Old Park Hotel. They do in the Old Hotel in Brothel. They do like you walk through and they get a lot of scares. And I wanted to go last year, but I was in like Louisiana doing an event with David Childers and Stormy, and then I had to literally I would have had to get in my car and then drive straight all the way to West Texas, and I was just too tired. So I promised them I'll do it this year. Plus, I'm going to be doing security. I don't know, right? I got a tactical vest and everything. I'm going to be doing security at at the Texas Scaregrounds in Mineral Wells like twice this month in October for their haunted houses and stuff. So just trying to give back to people that have, hey, Ernie, what's up? Can't stay long. That's okay. We know it's in the middle of the daytime, and so many people.
We'll see you again tonight on the Paranormal United Network on the Petri Dish, and hopefully Denise can join.
Round 2.
Round 2, fight. No. Irene said, "Do they charge to investigate the Conjuring house?" There is a fee that they charge for depending on how long you're going to stay there.
Absolutely, there is.
And hi from Steve's Ghost Hunters. Hope you both are well and stay safe. Thank you, Steve.
Hey, Steve. How are you? I've definitely seen you on Facebook.
And Buzz from Gorecast said Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday on YouTube is when they do their shows. It's in the evenings, so in the evening time, our time, because they're from Ireland, I'm pretty sure, because they all sounded Irish. So whatever time it says on there, it'd be like a 6 or 8 hour difference.
I might have to watch for that.
It's interesting. I saw some shows I'd never heard of.
I love
me and Jason, we like to gear towards the Halloween or monster magazines. Me and Jason do, because they don't have as many paranormal magazines. They have more horror magazines. So the interview that we're going to get magazines and we're going to sell them and sign them at the temple is a Scary Monsters magazine. Then the other one was GQ. It was like a Bigfoot magazine. Sasquatch GQ, excuse me. Not GQ,
cool.
Not the regular GQ, but Sasquatch GQ. So we're going to have some of those to sell and autograph. Hopefully they're going to be out before the Fearfest. The guy said that he thinks they will be on the newsstand before that, and we can buy them before that. But there's another horror magazine that we submitted some stuff to also a couple of days ago. It's like in another country, I think. Steven's peeping on us. Look at the eyeballs. Oh, Denise will be able to make it. I'm sad. Does that mean she won't be home and you'll be out of fudge? Remember he said he had a little bit of fudge left.
So I can see some of the comments. It's not too many of them. Hey, Steven, eyeballs.
Say, glad to be here. Buzz from Gorecast did.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, especially from Ireland.
I was supposed to investigate Ireland on July 1st to the 9th, but they kept pushing it out. And so I decided just to go and back out because I didn't want to pay for something that's going to be 2 years away. But yeah, I was supposed to go to Left Castle. What's the island there that's not like their version of Alcatraz? I forgot the name of it. But I mean, overnight, like an abandoned prison island. So,
you know what she's talking about, Buzz, if you're still there?
But there's always more opportunity to do it again. It's just, got to get through all this COVID stuff. And
did you see what Irene said? She's talking about Howard. I don't know. I thought he was wearing panties.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, 2 from Ireland and 2 from the States. Awesome. There's these eyeballs. The Gorecast.
I got to investigate Scotland, under the Royal Mile at the Edinburgh Castle, so that was pretty cool. Well, I did a tour, but I did my own little version of investigating. So, but
those are 2 places I really want to go.
Yeah, but Ireland, I wish I was able to go. But like I said, they got canceled. But I'm definitely going to plan again. And Romania is definitely on my list. I have contacts there.
Oh yeah.
But they're gonna let me have their mountainside flat to, yeah.
That's awesome. I used to know some people from there, but they moved to the States from Romania. They're here in the United States now.
Well, they live in Scotland, actually. He's a tattoo artist. He did this tattoo on my arm. And him and his wife both live in Aberdeen, but they are from eyeballs. It's like, you're distracting me, Stephen. Hush. But they both live in Aberdeen, but they still have their home in the mountains there, so that I have access to it at any time I want to go, and I will be utilizing that one day. So,
yeah,
so right before COVID. Sorry, go ahead. Right before COVID hit, because every year I'd alternate my adult kids on taking them on a vacation, and the year before I took my daughter to an all-inclusive 5-star in Cancun at the Rube House Peninsula. So I thought, well, the next year, which was right when COVID started, I was going to take my son to Romania because he really wanted to go. But yeah, so that got canceled. Ireland got canceled. I'm like, man, I can't wait for all this stuff to calm down because I want to go do so much stuff international. It's going to be fun. I just got to I've already got the Paranormal Explorations International logo done and everything. I just got to wait till I can use it. So
I don't ever put my banner up. It's the same size that yours is, I think, probably. But I had to hide it from the 4-year-old because he was trying to play with it. And I was like, no, I got this specifically for the temple. I'll use it again, I'm sure. But I got it specifically for either when we were going to do Broken Bow or when we were going to do the temple. And I was like, can't break it before then. After that, maybe. Yeah. But he's he's like a little Godzilla.
Yeah, I usually put mine up in the background during podcasts, but yeah, 4-year-olds, I didn't have time to get it hung. I have a camper. I bought a camper. I got rid of a 4-bedroom house when COVID started, and I was like, I'm going to go easy and simple. So I live out of the RV lifestyle, and I love it. You just can't have many things living in an RV.
Yeah.
And you can't buy that many groceries at once, so it's a little different. But yeah, but my banner's in the box still, but my 4-year-old was stepping on it, so now it's got a bend in the middle of it, and I'm like, so cute. But I need to flatten it out in the sun before the Paracon starts to get it all good. No, it wasn't.
Where's Progovia Island? Is that the place he's talking about that's in Ireland? Is that what he means?
I want to Google it.
It's like Alcatraz. Yeah. The reason I want to go to Ireland and Scotland, though, is my background is Irish and Scottish.
But what's the name? I'm going to Google it.
There's a castle that my family actually has. It's in Scotland. It's called Loch Lomond. It's like the biggest golf course there, I think. So if you ever go back there, look for Loch Lomond.
I'm going to pull this up because that might be the name of the island, but not the Spike Island. That's it. Spike Island.
Spike Island?
Yeah, Spike Island. Sorry, guys. I was supposed to do Lep Castle, Spike Island, and a lot of other locations in those 9 days. And it would have been cool because it would have been my 43rd birthday.
It'll be. He said, Progovia is definitely not Irish. Said. It's Italian. Yeah, okay.
See, I'm Scottish, Irish, Welsh, English, a little, tiny bits of Sweden and German. But
mostly German and Cherokee. You're not Native American?
Okay, when I got my DNA ancestry done, the first time they gave me my results, I had 1% Native American in there.
I was gonna say, I don't think you look like you have some Native American.
I'm actually blonde. I just go darker, but I have ties to Native American history because my one of my great grandfathers, whatever, in this area actually was, I can't remember what tribe he was kept captive by, and they maimed him with a machete. But he got out of there, and then he went to live with, I think, the Cherokees here in this area, and they called him Coho Smith, which means maimed. But he settled with Native American people. So my family has a long history of being around Native Americans, like, allies of them. I can't see all that, but I don't. But I mean,
it sounds like me, a little bit of everything.
But they changed my DNA results like 3 times, and I'm like,
that's kind of shady.
Yeah,
like sketchy.
There's a fly in here. But yeah, they were saying that I didn't have any Irish in me, and then the last time they altered my results, they say I have 17% Irish. I know for sure Scottish, Welsh, and English, but then I was like, I knew I had to have some kind of Irish, but then now I don't know. So maybe the more they dig into your DNA with their other testing and stuff like that, and new ways of getting different traits that they do, maybe they pull some. I don't know.
And they also pull your family tree too, and people that you're kin to in their blood. Like if they've been entered into a certain system or whatever, it's like a big. I think it's like a big system that has people. Because like when they do that, they pull up your family tree. So if other people showed up the next time or another time, each time that they did it, then they might have been pulling from their blood line, saying that you're part of whatever they were.
Yeah, it seems kind of sketchy.
I never give my blood because I'm paranoid that they're going to like clone us or something. I've always been paranoid that they're going to try to clone us, or I don't know why they'd want to clone me. I mean, I know I'm okay, but I just wouldn't want a clone of me without my permission. And I just always have had paranoia that they're going to do that.
You're a hot commodity, girl.
Yeah, I always talk about this. I was just talking about this to my friend the other day. The Irish that I always have, like, he was like, one of my friends said I was weird because I was making those necklaces, and I was like making some like weird like Nordic or rune like design on one of them, and I was like, I always like Viking stuff. I don't know why, and I was like, I don't have any knowledge that I have Viking in me, just Irish, Scottish, German, Cherokee, and Black Dutch. And I was like, but I think everybody has a little bit of Viking in them. That's what he said. You know where you guys should go? I've been trying to get Jason to go and investigate, and they were closed for COVID, and they have a festival there every year. There's a runestone park here, and I want to go investigate this runestone park in Oklahoma.
The what park?
A runestone park that has
gotcha.
runestone that was left here by the Vikings, and you can go to this park and see the runestone. There's a visitor center, and they have festivals there every year at a certain time of the year. I think it's in the fall, but it's got a little cool like stage, like a built small little tiny stage and seating, like where you would think that I guess that they put on shows or something. I don't know.
That's cool. But there's so many places I want to investigate. It's insane. I'm like, I don't know. There's not enough days in my life.
That's cool.
Oh, see. Yep, I got some. I mean, my list is endless of patients I want to get into, but I'm gonna start like trying to do like the not so known places, like hitting the road, taking road trips, and talking to people and trying to get like all new locations just to do fun stuff and get out there.
Even maybe like some more private locations that aren't well known or whatever.
Yeah.
Residential.
Well, the concrete plant is this weekend, so that's untouched except for Lauren Gonzalez coming in there with me, and then the live feeds that I've done. I didn't investigate in there, but I did get an attachment in there.
Yeah,
because
I remember.
It's like I didn't go into that location that night to investigate, and it's on my friend's property, so we had some drinks, and so like, well, let's go in there and check it out. Let's just walk through it. And Lauren was there, and then just some bad things went down, and yeah, so I'm like, I got some unfinished business. It took me a couple of weeks to get rid of that, and then like a month to shake off all this negative energy from it. Because I mean, I was like, my son was 3 at the time, and I was like yelling at him and cussing him, get that off, and it was just. Then I would start crying. I mean, it was bad. It was not welcoming. I had a home with me, so. And I know better. I know better. That's the whole thing, you know. We take these precautions. You're never 100% guarded. You're never 100%.
No.
You know, you never know what can happen. But I wasn't expecting that because I wasn't even investigating. I was just walking through.
Yeah.
Just, you know, going off the vibes that I had of the place, and I don't want to give too much of the details because we are going to be live on it on the Paranormal Network, also on TikTok on Saturday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So kind of go from there.
Sounds like a kind of bit of like one of those vampire type of energies.
It's
like if you're not even investigating, you're not even trying to do anything, you're just looking at a building and it just kind of like feeds on you, relaxes onto you like a vampire.
Well, we went in and a spirit was like definitely like, let itself be known to Lauren and myself. It was undeniable, and we helped that spirit out a little bit, and that's when it got angry. So, and I was like, matter of fact, I yelled, "That was mine!" And I'm like, oh, it's time to go. It's time to go. This thing already has. I'm usually more guarded than that. Mm-hmm. And for that to come out of my mouth, and I'm like, nope, it's time to go. And Lauren was the same way. We got out as quick as we could. I don't ever run out of a place. Well, I didn't run out, but I got out really quick. And I didn't like that feeling. It's an energy thing. I feel energy more than anything else. And I translate that into, I translate it. And And then when I got out, I was like, dude, you're not allowed. Get back. But I mean, I was drinking vodka. I wasn't going to, intended on doing investigating. And so Lauren went home, and then I was at my friend's house. They were out celebrating. So I'm real good friends with them. So they let me go ahead and sleep. And it's only like 30 yards from the door of that place. They turned a big, huge shop into an industrial home. So I went and laid on the couch and went to sleep. Woke up the next morning, canceled an event that I was supposed to be the featured investigator at. Like, I was just, it was weird.
Like the ghost hangover type stuff, sort of?
No, I was negative. I was feeling it was heavy on me. So I went straight to bed after dealing with it and woke up, and it was like for 2 weeks of pure hell. And I don't know. Yeah. So going back in there this Saturday, but Lauren did someone exactly. Yeah, I know. I got John and Lauren, and like I was telling him, like, Lauren has been in there with me. She knows what the energy is in there. Yeah, I do too. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever met. She is so giving and kind.
She was supposed to meet it with us when me and Jason went to Mineral Wells, Texas, but for some reason we didn't get to meet it with her. I don't remember what was going on, but she wanted to meet it with us when we went there for the Haunted Hill House.
Yeah. I just asked her, I was like, hey, we're going to do just, this live investigation. It's just not an event or anything. Just going in live and investigating, since you've been in there, what do you want to do? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. And that's an extra eyes and ears, you know what I mean? Because, going in with John.
And she's like a nice person, and she's reasonable. She'd be smart about things and like do things as, that you're supposed to do them, I feel like, too.
Because, John Doherty's energy is going to be pulling out some. Going to be bringing the spirit. He's going to be bringing the spirits out. There's going to be some definitely activity stimulated for sure, just by the energies that are going to be coming into the building with myself, Lauren, and John. So I'm anticipating.
It's going to be heaviness. Like, come out wherever you are.
Yeah, the heaviness in that building is just. It's just you come up to the door and it's instant. And it's like if those weighted blankets, that's what it feels like. And you feel like move, step fast and get out is the feeling that you get. You know what I mean?
Some heavy stuff.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk too much about the spirits we've had encountered. But when I had Beth Allen on the phone, she picked up on there. And I went and from what I had already, what I had gathered, and then. When Lauren came in, exact same situation, scenario, exact same spots in the building. And I'm like, dude, that's exactly. And then when I had John on video chat showing him the location, he literally picked up on everything, and nobody had talked about anything. And so I think
John?
Yeah. So, but when I had him on video chat, I was going to leave, and I was around the backside, and there's something there we might think is some kind of elemental something under. Anyways, we'll get to that on Saturday. But
Yeah.
when I was walking away from it, I felt like that rush of something making you go, and I got rocks started flying at me.
Oh,
like,
really?
and I was on video. I was on video chat with John. I was like, I'm getting like, rocks thrown at me. I'm like, did you hear that? Like, you can hear rocks being thrown. I'm like, okay, game on. We're coming back.
You're that person. That's what happens to Jason when we go somewhere. He gets crap thrown at him too. Yeah.
Well,
glass, rocks, spiders, whatever.
They've been untouched for so long, just existing as they do. And then when you have someone come in and know they're there, and then you have another person come in and know they're there, and then you know when you're connecting with people, you know they know that it's. So we've kind of triggered to where they're going to be interacting more, and so who knows what's going to happen. I mean, it's just that's. Yeah, so got some unfinished business. I want to get down to the nitty-gritty.
What you're talking about? Have you seen that movie? You have kids, I'm sure you have. Monster House.
I think my kids missed that one.
It's about the house, and it actually has a face and like teeth, and it opens up.
Yeah, I've heard of it. We just never watched it.
It reminds me of that. It's like, get off my lawn! I'm gonna eat you! And it rolls its tongue out and tries to snatch little kids' tricycles and little kids and stuff like that. Because it hasn't been disturbed in so long, because the old man that lives there kept everyone away because he knew the house was haunted and he didn't want him to get hurt. So he kept everyone away. It kind of reminds me of that.
Well, my friends that live on that same property have said, you know, that they were having nightmares and stuff. And they're very skeptical, which is nothing wrong with that. But they have no problem letting me do whatever. But yeah, there's like, yeah, go ahead, go investigate in there. You're welcome to. But they did have told me they have a lot of nightmares when they moved in there. Started having nightmares, and I'm just like, I bet you do. They're like, oh no. But you know, I would like to get some evidence for them and capture. So, like I said, it hasn't really been investigated. I went in for a minute with some, you know, equipment, just like what was it, the REM pod, a few cat balls, and a pair of light. But it was only for a couple minutes, literally, and nothing lit up. But I was like, they don't know what they are, you know what I mean? How to utilize them and stuff like that. Yeah. So I want to, before we go live, I want to spend some time with their, you know, talking to the spirits about how to use the equipment, or we'll just do it all blindly and go. Who knows? John's coming up on Friday, so we can sit down and table and figure out exactly how we're going to do things and map out the next couple weeks and everything. But I think he's about as 8 up in the paranormal as I am. So
they're going to say mosquitoes because you're like,
something big outside.
Mosquitoes of the paranormal. Those are the vampire spirits right there. The vampire spirits.
You know, I've got AB negative blood, the alien blood type, and I might get 1, maybe 2 mosquito bites in a whole year during the season. They just don't mess with me. And my kids get eaten up. Yeah. My kids getting poor little Liam. See, my other 2 are grown, but poor little Liam, he just gets, welts, and they love his little thin blood. This little albino little blonde boy. So
yeah. I've always been the one in like all of my family that gets eaten the most by mosquitoes, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Everyone's like, you got sweet blood. And I'm like, y'all eat more sugar than I do. I know y'all do. Heck, some of y'all diabetic. And I just get eaten more. I don't know.
I got the serious star blood.
I don't know. Just anyways. Someone had asked, I'm like mosquitoes. Anyways, back to this is not the Howard show. No, I'm just kidding.
We got sidetracked.
Someone had asked, what did they ask? I didn't answer it earlier. Oh, no, that was lock your doors for the hotel room because Howard's going to be in the thong. I was like, that's not a question. That's a statement. That's okay. I'll have some spray that I make that's like, I had called it Boo Be Gone, but it sounds like Booby Gone. boo, like the word boo, and then the word be, and then the gone. And I was like, I've got to rename that because I was telling the ghosty girls, I was like, look at this spray, it's called Boo Be Gone, and they were like, Boo Be Gone, really?
And you're like,
I didn't think about it sounding like that. I'm glad that y'all said that because that sounds stupid. So, yeah, you can use that on Howard. But I was like, I got to rename this. It can't be called Booby Gone because that just doesn't.
I'm right.
Yeah. But someone had asked, and it wasn't there. It was on the phone, and a message came up about hotels to stay at, or like how things are going to go, and if there's going to be overnights. There will be overnight investigations. Side tracks are always fun. Yeah, especially the more people you get involved, the more ADD and ADHD and squirrel, whatever. Shiny things. Mine's more like shiny things, not squirrels, but I do talk to squirrels sometimes because I feel like they're my spirit animals.
But they won't do all night, so I would definitely get a hotel room.
Yeah, and the investigations are going to go way into the early hours of the morning. The events will be over at 9 on each night, and then the event or the investigation, it'll take, probably 30 minutes-ish to get started. There's going to be several different groups and several different time slots, so there's going to be plenty of opportunities for everybody that comes, more than likely, to be able to be involved in one of those nights, in one of those slots, in one of those investigations.
Allergies, I know I'm about to sneeze.
The Mexican restaurant that we ate at, Jason totally took a business card of theirs, and I asked him that the other day, and he remembered what it was.
Steven mentioned me in a comment. What was that?
Yeah, it says, do y'all remember the name of the Mexican restaurant that we ate at?
Oh, Jalisco's or Jalisco's. Do you remember what the name of the food? Oh, yeah. And I have, Steven, I still have those menus in the car that I took to take to the temple. They got some good shit.
You took one of the thingies?
I took a few of the menus, yeah, so we could let people see and recommend the place because the service was amazing, the food was really good, and the price was just unbeatable. Yeah. Oh my goodness, my allergies and sinuses kicking in now. So yeah, we hotels that are not that expensive there, guys. If you need to get a hotel,
we can help.
Yeah, we can help get you a good deal, and also they're really not that high of rate there, and so I'm excited. I'm really excited. I can't wait. I just want to run around and talk spirit with everybody and all the other stuff. And I think Joe's going to be the only Bigfooter there, huh?
I think so, but it's really cool because I want to pick his brain because I'm leaning more into maybe the extraterrestrial side of things at the moment because I don't know. I feel like after you make spiritual contact, then you have these other questions. And then once you get those questions answered, you have these other questions and these other questions and these other questions. And you just keep climbing up this ladder of questions that you'll never get to the top of probably. But I really want to know more about Bigfoots and extraterrestrials because
we were talking about doing a dual investigation where we have paranormal researchers and Bigfooters. Anybody that's just joined, I'm on a podcast called Beyond the Woodline, and I cover the paranormal and the metaphysical side, and I'm the co-host, and Joe, the host, he covers cryptid, UFO, Bigfoot. He's a Bigfoot researcher, and so we talk about all kinds of random stuff. We have a lot of psychics on, UFO. We were pretty random on that. But yeah, we were talking about, because, when you're out there hunting Bigfoot, when you quit inhabiting the land takes over. It grows over. We don't know what happened on that property, that land hundreds of years ago. Oh yeah, the food plate. So, Joe was saying sometimes he thinks it's not so much Bigfoot, but paranormal activity happening out there. And I'm like, oh, absolutely. That can definitely be a possibility. So, maybe take it at both angles. And I know that Denise and Ernie go out there and Bigfoot, but I'm sure with their paranormal background, they do some of that too. But I think it'd be fun to set something up. The name of the food, it was called Good Shit.
I know, but it wasn't called it on the menu. But that's what they were calling it. And the guy was calling it. I said Joe was our waiter. His name was Joe. Yeah. But I don't remember what their thing was called. But it was like a massive amount of food that no one person could eat.
No, for $10, $9.95 or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, it had literally like one or two of everything you can get at a Mexican food restaurant, and it was good. Like chili relleno, taco, burrito, enchiladas. I mean, just the list goes on and on. Tostadas, everything was on there. The name of the food, it was good shit or something like that was what we called it. Crystal came up with that name, and so we had the waiter, everybody yelling the word shit. Sorry, pardon my French or English or whatever. So,
I remember that it was on the menu, and it was kind of like,
I'll go grab it. My card's right there if you want. I'll go get it.
Yeah, go grab it. Yeah,
I'm gonna go get it.
It's on there. Yeah, we're not doing like they said, Buzz. They said sidetracks are always fun. Our shows are notorious for it. That's what I guess we all are, huh? But that gives us different subjects to talk about, right? So we don't run out of stuff to talk about. I was trying to pull it up on here and see if they had a website. Direction, share, save. Oh. No, it's right here.
Jalisco or Jalisco, depending on how much you can't pronounce the accent. Okay, so dinner special. Okay, so the dinner special sampler, it's $10.50. I'm sorry, but I can't see that. Let me get my little readers. It's small print. I'm sorry. It's really good though. I'm 43. I don't see that good anymore. Okay, a chalupa, guacamole salad, chili relleno, beef taco, enchilada, tamale, Mexican rice, refried beans. So there was more than that on there because that was 2 massive plates. But anyways, it was really good. So,
what was it called?
Jalisco's, Jalisco.
No, the dish they got.
Dinner special sampler.
Dinner special sampler, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
like a sample of everything.
It literally will feed 2+ people. It's massive.
Yeah. So we're just make sure you have a bathroom nearby afterwards. Sorry. They said, do we have more vendors? All the vendors here that we've tried to ask, one of them was in and then out, and then another one was in and out, and then.
Yeah, I pulled in 3 years, but still working on it.
If anyone's watching or shares this out though, and anyone's a vendor or lives in the United States, probably I don't see anybody coming from out of the states because of coronavirus. Stipulations or rules, regulations. But if you have anything that you want to sell, we have vendor booths still available and space is still available for you to bring your special goodness of any kind there. Well, not any kind, but paranormal or spirit related, probably, or horror related goodies and sell them, or, do your thing. Give autographs, do meet and greet, do photos or demonstrations, or if you have equipment that you want to show off and you want to, do stuff like that, sell equipment to sell.
When we're up there this next weekend, that might be one of the things to do is maybe reach out to some of the metaphysical shops or maybe comic book store. I mean, kind of see what they have there and maybe hit up the market there, look at the Facebook pages and see what kind of, maybe advertise to those. So, or
even look up Kansas, like a coal shops in Kansas, Salina, Kansas, or something.
Yeah. Never know.
I even had messaged some of them on Facebook because we had talked at one time about getting tattoo artists in there and stuff to see if they wanted to come in there and do tattoos in a booth or something, and they didn't message me back. But I know someone else was supposed to be reaching out to some tattoo artists also there.
I'm hungry. You're talking about food. I'm hungry. I'm like, but I'm on a diet. I've lost 23 pounds so far, I think.
It's funny because they have a thing called the Steven Special on the menu, and Steven's talking about a different kind of special, like a sampler, but we could call it the Steven Woodard Special. The sampler plate that he had is
Steven shit.
Awesome. Thank you. I haven't been on our Twitter in forever. I'm
Thank
also,
you.
yeah, I'm also on a platform called Night Terror Collective. If you guys want to check it out, Gorecast. I think that's how I found you guys. I think that's how I followed y'all is through Night Terror Collective Instagram or through Night Terror Collective Facebook. I don't know how I found them.
Got on TikTok at Shannon dash like the minus signs of Shannon dash paranormal explorations, and I have to change my like username when I'm in chat on there because I didn't know when I created it. I just threw something up there and I'm stuck with it until the 14th. But it's like Spirit Whisper Shannon. But are we friends on there, Rosie? Have you followed each other?
I don't think so because I haven't had mine for a while. Like I deleted it. So
No.
right before I saw that you were like doing stuff on there, I had deleted it off my phone because I was just like spending. I was telling people I was spending too much time on it, and I was like not doing my dishes or doing my laundry, and I was like, I've got to do adult life stuff. I gotta stop doing TikTok so much.
Yeah. Yeah. But one thing, it has pulled me off of Facebook so much because I mean I would just do nothing but scroll all day. When I was at work when it's slow, I'm just scrolling through Facebook. So I've kind of got a little bit more balance now. Because I'm not gonna lie, my phone is in my hand almost all the time. But I do all my business through through my phone, through social media. So it's kind of the way it just happens. So, but
I know I delete my messenger all the time, but then I end up having to use it all the time for clientele.
it's called.
It's okay.
I was kidding.
Should have your ringtone. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha. No.
Yeah, right.
So we will have Shannon there. We're going to have Eileen Woods there from Backroads Paranormal.
Eileen Jones.
Yeah, from Backwoods Paranormal, right? It's Backwoods.
Eileen Jones from Backwood Paranormal. We're gonna have Beth Allen from Wicked Woman. Got a list
Is
on
she
it.
not part of the Wolfpack thing too?
Yes. But I mean, but her own paranormal like team and thing that she does is through a Grey Guild, and but she's definitely part of the Midnight Wolfpack. But
okay, I didn't even know she had the other one, but I knew her from Midnight Wolfpack from seeing her on here all the time.
I know they have a few changes happening and stuff like that, but she's definitely going to be there. Ernie and Jenny's pack going to be there. I think Rebecca Martin and Donald Martin are possibly going to be there as well as just as guests. And I need the list in front of me. I hate being. I feel like I'm on the spot. I hate when I don't remember. I mean, I'm using my phone, so I can't pull it up. But I mean, there's just a numerous amount of people. We have a list. Look at us, I'm prepared.
Did you say Alyssa?
Do what?
Oh, a list. It's going to be me, Shannon, and Jason, and who cares about everybody else? No, I'm just kidding.
I get my tongue on the side, so every once in a while I talk like this.
Stephen and Chris will be there. John Doherty's going to be there. Gary Woodard's going to be there. Not the same Woodard as Stephen, but Gary Woodard. Adrienne Hart's going to be there. And her friend, Zach, right? And
we got Jeremy, the haunted side.
Yeah. And Jeremy York.
The headliner, Mustafa.
Gata Lori will be there. Mustafa's pretty cool. He's awesome. He's has a lot of knowledge in the paranormal field.
Ane and Jason.
Yeah, Ane Shin is going to be doing psychic medium galleries there both days at 2 different time slots. Get your tickets for those. They're going to be really awesome. I'm actually probably going to attend one of those because I'm really interested. After I brought her on here and I talked to her about it, I was like, ooh, I need to go and check this out. So I had never done anything like that. I haven't before. So Ane Shin's going to have a psychic medium gallery both days at 2 different time slots. If you go to the Eventbrite link and you just buy your tickets to get in, then when you scroll below that, it has her psychic medium gallery slots and it says what times they are and the dates and the prices and stuff.
Howard,
yeah. Gumbo King, the Gumbo King is going to be there. Howard Petrie.
Jennifer S. Lee, and I wish I had the list in front of me. It's on my
Jennifer
phone.
Lee, and then we're gonna have. I was talking over you when you said Greg Balkin. Greg Balkin's gonna be there, and he's gonna have, I think, quite a bit of ITC equipment and different paranormal equipment. And he's probably gonna do demonstrations or ghost box sessions or spirit box sessions. I bet, because that's what he's known to do. Nick Lancaster, is that his last name? Roomcaster.
No, he won't be there.
Oh, is he not?
No, he had to cancel.
Oh, he didn't tell me that.
Yeah, he had family issues. I know he messaged Stephen, had some family issues with health-wise, so.
Yeah, because I messaged him and asked him to come on here, and he said I don't know, he had to get back to me.
Yeah.
So, we're like dorks here.
I don't know if I could pull that list
Did
up.
we say Ernie and Denise Pack?
Yeah.
From Pac-Man Paranormal, they will be there.
Yes,
And then you said Beth Allen will be there. And the Ghosty Girls are supposed to be there from California. Some of the youngest investigators.
All right, so I'm going to pull up here so we don't lose them. Steven, help us out, man. There's just so many coming. It's like hard to remember them unless I have the list in front of me. Now it's going to drive me crazy if I don't look it up. It's coming. Just really slowly. So what do you got coming up after the Paracon? Do you have any plans of what you want to be doing, or?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, there was that lady was asking a question about what to do with her tickets once she buys them. How does she print them or get on the app and like download it? And I was telling her both probably, or either one. I don't even remember anymore. It's Paranormal United Pack now. How funny.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm not sure. I mean, I really wanted to, like, if they need help to be involved in helping lead the groups or whatever, or helping, like, keep a schedule maintained for the groups there, or I don't know. I was thinking if they needed any more security or anything like that, that I'd volunteer to do that too for the investigations. You said afterwards, right? Afterwards?
Where?
The Fearfest? Did you ask about what I'm doing after that's over?
Oh, no, I mean, like, once the Paracon's done and everything, like, what do you have, like, plans to do a podcast and do investigations?
We have an Arkansas Paracon to do in October. That's at the end of October, like the 30th and the 31st, which I'm not going to be there the 31st. And there's something else going on right before that. There's a Scottish festival that I'm wanting to go to. It has nothing to do with paranormal, but it's a Scottish festival.
Where's that at?
It's in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Because I used to go to the one in Estes Park, and whoa, let me tell you, the one in Estes Park is just beautiful and amazing.
Yeah, the Scottish festival.
You got the tattoo parade and all that. Oh, yeah. I'm totally interested. When is that?
Oh, the face pants contest? What? I didn't know we had a face pants contest, but that sounds interesting. I might have saw something about it. So whoever has the face pants with Jeremy that ordered and bought them and purchased them, we don't know everybody. I'm guessing if you show up in them, I think there was like 17 pairs ordered or something like that. If you show up in them, I'm guessing there's some kind of contest. I don't know what the prize is. You want to tell us what the prize is, Stephen? Do I want to know what the prize is? For wearing those there.
I'm almost there.
Huh?
Okay, so we got Ane, Greg, Vicky, Jones, Jason Walker, Rosie Page. My computer's going slow. John Doherty, sorry, you couldn't listen. Oh, we got Jay Robert Rains. Is he still coming?
No, I really wish he was. Oh, Jesus, 27 pairs of pants ordered with Jeremy on them. That's awesome.
Beth Allen. Let's see, I'm going through here.
If you show up in the pants with Jeremy on them, he can autograph them for you, ladies. I'm just saying.
I can't wait to find out who actually ordered those pants.
I really want to know some of the people that got those. Yeah.
I'll have the list. Like, yeah.
I've actually thought about buying a pair just to wear around town, so people would be like, "Who is on your pants? Who's on your pants?" I'd be like, "Not you."
Oh man, so tired. I was trying to go to bed early and I couldn't sleep, and then I got up really early. I didn't color my hair so it don't have blonde roots. So off my system, but yeah, catching me on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, which I have one Sunday off a week now. I'm only doing that through football season, but and I work 7 hours, and then like Wednesday all I do is rest, and then Thursday catch up on stuff, and then Friday's my day, and then Saturday's my even funner day, and start over Sunday. But yeah, I got a lot of. I'm ready to just get back on the road again. After taking a break for a while, almost 2 months off, and I booked my first event back out again, and I haven't had to cancel it. I actually didn't remove it, take it down because just some of the logistics.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. So
the legalities, the requirements.
Yeah, just a lot of different requirements that the board wanted there, and I understood. I guess they thought it was going to be a big event, and I'm like, no, it's just going to be an investigation. We just call it an event because you're bringing people together, but that's okay. So we're just going to move locations. I'm actually going to go back to the Alva General Hospital and do a private instead. I told them I would definitely do a private there, but I just didn't do a public. I got a lot of locations already getting lined up. I just got to get them all mapped out and get the money into them, and then have a lot more stuff going on. Ernie Pack and John Daughtry merchandise on the post.
Yeah, because they have the shirt with John on it, and Ernie had said there's some kind of shirt with him on it. I think I've seen it vaguely, but I can't remember. And then the Jeremy York pants is what we're talking about. And if you order those and you show up, pretty sure Jeremy will autograph them for you, and you'll get a picture with those on with Jeremy. The prize is you get a picture of Jeremy next to his picture.
I just don't know if you would have bought them.
Honestly, I probably would have bought them, but I've really been selective what I've spent money on lately because I'm
27 pairs.
That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty awesome.
No, I know, but I'm like,
it makes me wish I had something with my photo on it because I would want to sell like a bunch of stuff with my photo on there on people's butt.
To show up and see people walking around with them, I'm going to be laughing. That's awesome. It's funny. But oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But
I know there's a John t-shirt, right? And he's making this like weird face or something. It's a hoodie, right?
It's a t-shirt, I think. You can get it on hoodie, I'm sure. But.
And then there's a Not Today Satan shirt, which I like. And actually the Old Pun merchandise, I liked the stuff with the green lettering on it. It looked kind of Halloween-y, like spooky, like slime or something. I liked that a lot.
Let me message my sitter, hon.
Okay. We can wrap it up here pretty shortly too. That way we can go ahead and ask you shall receive. You want to put something of me on there? A fanny pack? Fanny pack with me on it? And I'll promote the crap out of it to sell it for y'all.
Well, the banner comes out today. I've already got the final image, and it's in production now. So the banner's going to be outside the building. So,
does it get sent to the temple, or is it sent to you, and then we have to move it there?
I was going to have it sent to the temple, but because we did it rush so fast, it'll be here like Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. So it'll be here it'll be here in just a few days, pretty much. So, and then the one for Pub Media is getting ordered. That one will be in the middle of next week, I think, or the week, whatever, the end of next week. We just wanted to make sure, because if we're leaving on Thursday to go up to Salina next Thursday to go to Salina, I want to make sure that kill two birds with one stone and bring the banner with me. So at least I got that done, and then help you pass out some flyers. network with the towns people. And that's one big thing was, is interacting with the locals there, because, they're having a parade that weekend, and as well as, they got the college right behind the building. So I think it'd be really awesome to get some of the locals to come in, a lot of new people, and introduce them to the paranormal and stuff like that. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. I told him, he said, asking you, shall receive. I said, I need merchandise to sell for you guys with my face. I was like, I told him, I think at one time I said, do y'all have fanny packs? Put me on a fanny pack and I will sell the crap. I need some fanny packs here. Everywhere. I will make people buy fanny packs with my face on there. Would that not be cool? I'm getting looked at like, fanny packs? Really?
They're coming back. They're coming back.
Yes, they are. They have been back for a minute now, and people still use them. I use them. My daughter uses them. Everybody at Disneyland and Disney World uses them. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're coming back. They're making a comeback for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I like drops and butt. I was trying to be supportive.
No, the little one's at school right now. He's at school. He's really tall. No, he's tall for his age. No, I'd make him wear one even. My little boy, put a fanny pack on him and he'd be glad to wear it. He'd be like, Mom's on here. It's my mom. But anyway, like we said, who all's going to be there? We're going to do investigations both nights. Mustafa's going to be on those investigations both nights of the event. They will start around 9:30 or 10ish, and they won't end until 3 or 4 in the morning, most likely, because we'll have different slots for different groups to go through so that we can get everybody through that wants to go through on an investigation of the awesome temple. And we're all going to be there collaborating. We're all going to be there giving our expertise, whatnot, if you want to say anybody's an expert, or giving our advice, giving our experiences, sharing our stories, sharing our, knowledge of paranormal. Everyone's going to be there, and there'll be all these different guest speakers. Me, Shannon, Jason, everybody that we mentioned earlier that's going to be there. They're all going to do a guest, like a mini workshop or a guest, like speech of some kind, where they're going to share stories with everybody, and they're going to be more than glad to help anybody that wants any kind of advice, help, direction in the paranormal field or whatever, the metaphysical field. So it's a good time. I don't know if we put this in the link. If someone could post that in the comments for the Eventbrite link, that'd be awesome. The Eventbrite link is on the Temple Fearfest Paracon Facebook page as well. There's a main page where there's a link. It says like buy merchandise or shop here. And then if you scroll down, there's an event page, and the link is also on there to click on Eventbrite to purchase tickets. We do have VIP passes, and those include souvenirs and other access, exclusive access to different areas and different things that you won't get in the regular tickets. But also, if you purchase tickets before the event, you save quite a bit of money. So if you purchase them now before the 24th, then you save at least $10. Yeah, you save like $10.
Yeah, we get $40 for 2 days. That's not bad, man. Or 25 for one, and then get them online.
Oh my god! No experts say I went to that other Paracon last month.
Oh, the one, yeah.
I beg to differ, but I think there's a joke in that. There's a joke in that. I sent some sarcasm.
Actually, on that day, we were at the temple preparing for the Paracon that's going to happen.
Oh, was it that day? Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know what he was talking about. I was meant like a paranormal convention because there's so many going on. I've seen another one that's going on. I've seen one that's in 2023, so people are already planning that stuff. Yeah. I was like, dang. But we would be more than glad to see you there. Myself and Shannon and Steven and Crystal and Jeremy and John and Jason and Howard and everybody. Would love to see you guys come there. What is that? And just spend time with us. And if you want to buy stuff, shop around, take a tour of the building, eat some good food, meet some cool people. If you want to know where all the weirdos are, they're going to be there that day. So come check us out. Cool. I was going to try to post a link really fast before we end this. That way
Go ahead.
Just a second. I'm going to get the link. Uh-oh.
I live in an RV park. That could be anyone.
Yeah.
There we go.
Here we go. Event page.
Let's see. What did he say?
Sorry, I'm having a search here. Tell me does this work? There.
I will not be wearing no shiny suit, Steven.
Oh yeah, I'll wear it. Can I wear alien antennas too?
Okay, it's been dropped on there. Did you put it on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, cool. There you go, guys. It's right there in the chat. Link is there. Get your tickets. Anniversaries are coming up. Weekend getaways. So hotels are pretty inexpensive. We can help you get good rates. Rub elbows with some people just as weird as you are.
So you can stay in some of the hotels we're going to be in even, and if you need a carpool or follow us there, we can show you how to get to the temple. It's really easy. The address is also on the event page as well, and on the Eventbrite. So on the Facebook too. So everyone, thanks for joining us, and come see us. We would love to see your faces in real life.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for other guests to be on here tonight. Watch the Petri Dish, and you're going to see Ernie from Pac-Man Paranormal, and I don't think Denise is going to make it, she said so, but you're going to see Ernie tonight and a bunch of other people. Nick is going to be there. We forgot about Nick Millay. He's going to be there. Blake's going to be there too. I forgot.
The list is on my cell phone, which is I'm using.
Well, they're not like special guests, but they're coming just to come to the event. So Nick's going to be there, Blake's going to be there, and several other people's going to be there. So everybody come see all of us and have fun, and don't just come to see us, just come to have fun. That is your expectation, just having fun. So everyone, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching me and Shannon, and keep it creepy.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.